In 1491, the Caribbean was not a series of isolated islands, but a bustling, interconnected highway. The Taino people, who inhabited the Greater Antilles, modern-day Cuba, Jamaica, Hispaniola, and Puerto Rico, were the masters of this maritime world. Far from the primitive inhabitants described in early colonial accounts, the Taino lived in a highly organized, densely populated society that had turned the archipelago into a prosperous regional power. The secret to the Taino's success was a revolutionary agricultural system called the Conuco. Instead of clearing large fields, they built large, raised mounds of earth packed with leaves and organic matter. This prevented erosion from tropical rains and provided a perfect environment for root crops like yucca, cassava, and sweet potatoes. This system was so efficient that it could support a population of millions, providing enough surplus for a vibrant culture of art and ceremony. Taino life centered around the baiti, a central stone-lined plaza used for a ritual ball game that served as both sport and a way to resolve disputes between communities. Their spiritual world was guided by semis, sacred objects or carvings that represented the spirits of ancestors and nature. Their society was led by caciques, chiefs, who managed a complex hierarchy of nobles and commoners, linked across different islands through marriage and trade alliances. The Taino were perhaps the greatest canoe builders of the ancient world. They carved massive vessels from single trunks of ceiba trees, some large enough to carry 150 people. These weren't just for fishing, they were for deep-sea travel. Taino traders moved gold, pottery, and exotic feathers across hundreds of miles of open ocean, linking the islands to the civilizations of Central and South America in a massive Caribbean trade loop. The Taino represent a lost sophistication. Their tragedy is that they were the first to face the shock of the encounter, but their legacy lives on in the words we use every day: barbecue, canoe, hammock, and hurricane. In 1491, they were the keepers of the islands, living in a world defined by the tides and the sophisticated management of a tropical paradise.